A sensory-friendly concert helps to bring families together for a meaningful experience. Furthermore, individuals with special needs can gain a multitude of benefits during their transition from childhood to adulthood through such a concert. The preparation for such a show involves making suitable changes in the setting as well as pre-theater, pre-performance activities for an audience with special needs, so they can comprehend and anticipate the experience. So why is a sensory show different? People with learning, sensory, and social disabilities respond to sensory information in their environment in different ways. For instance, touching everything within reach to create sensory stimulation, or become overly sensitive to such information. Hence, many individuals with such conditions may have difficulty attending a performing arts performance without support. This is due to the cognitive skills and social behavior required of them at such a production or performance. When people with special needs act differently in social situations, the people around them also tend to be less welcoming. Thus, through program adaptations, we can provide a creative, innovative, and accessible program with a more welcoming environment for these individuals and their families. The MOB seeks to bring music to people from all walks of life, and we look forward to reaching out to as many families that were previously unable to attend live performance through this sensory-friendly concert. And here's what the MOB is going to do to meet your needs. For this concert, audience members will be allowed to leave their chairs, stand along the aisles, and move and dance to the music. Squishies for tactile stimulation and headphones will also be provided if needed. If you have a pair of headphones that your child uses, it will be advisable to bring it along. Loud sounds and sudden lighting surprises will be minimized. However, if any slightly louder sounds are about to take place, audience will be given a signal. There will not be any intermission or interval, and this is to reduce as much difficulties as possible in transitions for the audience. However, if needed, they will still be allowed to leave the concert hall or theater, and house lights will be dimly lit for easy exit when necessary. A calm room is also available should any audience members get overly stimulated or uncomfortable. For audience members that require a more physical stimulation, a movement space is also available. Exit and entry directions and directions to the washroom and to quiet areas will be made available to the audience members at the SOTA Concert Hall. Now, before the concert, the main concert itself at 3 p.m., the concert hall doors will be opened at 2:30 p.m. for audience members to enter and get a feel of the venue before the actual concert begins at 3. Our ushers for this show are special education trained. Should any emergencies arise, our ushers will handle them appropriately according to detailed protocols. Audience members may also seek their aid or support should the need arises. Now, what is in the music during the sensory autism-friendly concert? The MOB's primary instrument is the hand bells and hand chimes. Bells and chimes ringing is a unique art form in Singapore and is usually, as in MOB's case, performed in an ensemble made up of 15 to 25 ringers. The sound produced by the bells is varied depending on the techniques used. This range from ringing to using mallets, and we call that malleting, or martellato, which is striking the bells on a sponge. The volume is not very loud, and it's suitable for audiences who are usually overly stimulated. Do visit our MOB website for links, or the YouTube for links to our handbell music. Simply type Singapore Handbells or Ministry of Bellz with a Z at the end. What else are we using other than handbells and hand chimes? For this coming concert, in addition to the bells and chimes, we will also be using percussion instruments, drums, mallet percussion instruments such as the tubular bells or the gong. Now, the volume of these instruments will also be carefully controlled. The concert repertoire includes music from Tchaikovsky's The Nutcracker Suite, Mozart's The Marriage of Figaro, Leroy Anderson's Syncopated Clock, Kabelavsky's Galop, Bizet's Ferrando, and many more. The pre-concert activities at 2 p.m. This is optional to participate, but we strongly invite you to attend and participate in the activities. Now at 2 p.m. prior to the main concert, sensory activities will be conducted at the foyer. Sensory activities will engage the use of sound, light, movement, and body awareness. The pre-show activities are for audiences with special needs to prepare them to comprehend and anticipate the experience in the concert later. Activities will be theme-based in conjunction with the 4 themes of the main concert, namely the Baroque period, the Classical period, the Romantic period of music, and the Modern period of music. There will be booths featuring different activities, including coloring and others that feature instruments used during the concert, allowing the audience to try their hands at playing them. Audience members will also get to participate in the booths that they are interested in. Should audience members feel uncomfortable with any of the activities, they are free to stop participating in the activity at any time. Now, during the sensory experience between 2 to 3 p.m., there will also be the massed ringing performance at the foyer by a handbell group, actually a combined schools handbell group made up from school teams that are mainstream schools and SPED schools. During this pre-show period, the concert hall doors will be opened at 2:30 p.m. for audience members to get a feel of the main concert venue before the show begins. For pictures of the concert venue, such as the interior, exterior, and the atrium, please do visit the website at www.mob10.weebly.com. The map to the venue will also be attached to that concert website. Now, for more information for the general public, that is, the sensory and autism-friendly concert, the 3 p.m. matinee show, that is specially organized to include concert attendees who may have either mild intellectual disability, moderate to severe intellectual disability, autism spectrum disorder, multiple disability, cerebral palsy, and sensory impairment. To help make this experience more accessible to them, we have modified the house rules, setting, and the program for this show as mentioned earlier on. We would like to inform you on some general information and knowledge related to persons with autism, and we seek your kind understanding if you should encounter any of the behaviors listed in the website, in the handout, should you attend the 3 p.m. concert.